So, should you get or use a visa service? Now, there's a lot of conflicting opinions on this, and there are different scenarios that come into play that are a benefit for some people who might want a visa service. Now, perhaps you're not the kind of guy who likes to do paperwork. Perhaps you're just not good at it. Perhaps you go cross-eyed when you start looking at all those things, and maybe it seems like a daunting task and experience to you. And that's understandable. Sorry, I'm getting bit by one of those red ants. Hate those things. Sorry about that. It goes with the territory. It's Philippines, so nothing fancy or flashy here. But yeah, sometimes those the visa process can be a daunting task for some people. So you can do things to alleviate kind of those worries and those stresses by setting yourself up with a visa service. Now, on my page, I'm recommending Filipino Visa, and it's an excellent resource for people who can use to smooth out those waters. And a lot of times it's just a benefit to a lot of people. So if you have the ability to pay for it, it might be just the thing that you need. They also do bigger things like K1 visas that can help you with your permanent residency visa, and it's just a great resource to help guide you through and make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So consider that. I mean, some people, go through and they do their paperwork on their own, especially, the bigger process like the K1 or something. And they do one little thing wrong. If they forget to sign a portion or sign one of the pages, or if they neglect to put, just one or two words in the required boxes, the government will reject the entire application and request for further information. And if you're in a time crunch, because a lot of times you want to expedite these things and you want to go as fast as possible. But if you make one mistake, that can gum up the works for months. So because what you do is you submit all these documents to the appropriate agencies and the appropriate consulates and whatnot, and they review it, and they won't reject your entire application, but they will send it back to you, which takes time. Then you have to fill in the areas that you missed and send them back and wait for the whole process to kind of be started again. And you can make multiple mistakes. So essentially, you might be gumming up the works for 6+ months. So sometimes it's just really good to use one of those visa services so that it expedites things. You got, another pair of eyes to look at what you've submitted, and so that to avoid all of those mistakes. So in my opinion, it's not always, right for everyone to just do the things on their own. Sometimes it's very beneficial to use a service. So I'm going to put a link to Filipino Visa in this video in the description. So check it out. And if you're one of the kind of guys that gets overwhelmed with paperwork or is in a big time crunch, sometimes having somebody else help you through that process will expedite the situation and alleviate a lot of the worries and the pitfalls. So thank you for watching. Appreciate everything you do. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and have a blessed day.